Hey guys, welcome to this month's video. So I wanted to talk to you this month about the new changes that just came about as of today, May 1st. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came about a couple months back and said they were going to increase fees for borrowers depending on certain criteria. And you probably saw a lot of news articles and headlines recently about these changes. A lot of people concerned that it's going to affect them. In fact, I've fielded several calls from some clients and even some realtors regarding these changes and kind of wondering what's going on. Well, I'm here to kind of explain that and give you some background and kind of where we are now and where we're going with those. So a little bit of background. A few months back, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came out and said that they were going to increase the fees for certain borrowers based on characteristics. Two of those being the debt-to-income ratio for the borrower, essentially how much their monthly debts are versus their monthly income, and then also the what they call loan-to-value, or essentially how much they're putting down for a down payment. They kind of broke these up into two categories. The debt-to-income ratio and the loan-to-value originally were both supposed to go into effect May 1st. They decided to kick the can down the road a bit, and the fee increases for those with lower down payments actually are going to take effect in August. They kicked it down the road about 90 days or so. So still jury's out on that, whether or not they're going to continue to delay that or potentially even get rid of it altogether or follow through with it, but at least that's where we are right now. Certainly a lot of people are upset about this, and understandably so. The other fee increase, as I said, did take effect today, and that affects people with based on your debt-to-income ratios, essentially your income. So those with higher debt-to-income ratios, which essentially means that you're more of a riskier borrower, if you will, your fees actually decreased, and those with lower debt-to-income ratios, which means you're a slightly higher qualified or better qualified buyer, essentially your fees increased a little bit. But with that being said, it's a bit misleading because even though those changes took effect today for lenders, almost every single lender has put these fees into effect months ago. So back in February, when it first was announced, all lenders put these changes into effect, because essentially what happens is May 1st is the deadline for lenders to deliver these loans to Fannie Mae with these fees already included in them. So anybody that was in process, anybody that closed, in the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even closing forward, you've already had these fees included in there, because the lender knows that when you close and we deliver to Fannie Mae, they have to be in there. So you can let your clients know, and I've fielded several calls from clients already about this. The fees, it's not going to affect you. It did affect you, and it's already baked into the numbers, but there's not going to be any further increases, at least until August. And so you can kind of put your clients at ease, and certainly if you have any questions, you can send them my way too, but at least this gives you a little bit of background on that. Now again, we'll kind of revisit this in August and see where we're at, but that's kind of where we are today. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Happy to answer anything you guys have. But again, I appreciate you guys tuning in for these each month. If you have any questions or any suggestions on topics that you want to see, definitely let me know, and I'll talk to you guys soon.